So welcome to Lancashire Forum of Faiths, and we're having another chat about a religious festival. This one is the Sikh festival of Vaisakhi, which takes place next week, Tuesday, the 13th of April. And I'm delighted to be joined by Hardeep Singh, who attends the Gurdwara in Preston on Tunbridge Street. So Hardeep, thanks for contributing to this. I'm just going to say what my understanding and my reading. Vaisakhi has several significances, that it marks the Sikh New Year, but probably more significantly, it was the start of the Sikhism as the formal creation almost of it as a religion by the 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh. And I think there's something about baptism that he invited, or he called 5 young men, and they thought they might end up being killed. They went into a tent and they didn't know what was going to happen to them. But the outcome was that he created something called the Khalsa, which is kind of a way of being pure in Sikhism, and baptism is associated with this. And it strikes me there's some similarities there with Christianity, which in the early church, Easter Day was a time when new Christians got baptized. So just tell us, have I got that right? There's probably some significant things I've missed about the significance of Vaisakhi and what it commemorates.
You got that absolutely right, Peter, about the men taken by Guru Gobind Singh Ji. That's very, very accurate picture you have just described. And to start with, the Vaisakhi is the most important date in Sikh calendar. It marks 3 major events around this time. It is a Sikh New Year festival, harvest festival, and as you said, most importantly, its religious significance is that it commemorates 1699, the year Sikhism was born as a collective faith. It's celebrated either on 13th or 14th of April every year, and started by Guru Gobind Singh Ji, as you said. He asked in the big open air congregation, he asked 5 men, he asked for people to stand up and give their lives for him, and there was silence in this congregation first, and then one man stood up and he offered himself. Anyways, got a long story short, so it was 5 men were taken into the tent. Every time he came back, his sword was covered with blood. So people were scared that Guruji has gone mad.
Yeah.
But after 5 men gone in, they came outside from the tent as big turbaned, created Khalsa, big Sikh with beards and big turbans, colorful turbans. The color which I'm wearing is worn by Sikh people, is Vaisakhi color. So it was that kind of occasion when the 5 men came and became Panj Pyare, means 5 beloved ones, which you see nowadays in processions. At the front of the float, they would walk with orange robes and big turbans and with swords and all these kind of significant things related to Sikhism.
Yeah.
So it was the birth of the concept.
Yeah. You're wearing 3, I think you said, of the signs of Khalsa, aren't you? There's the hair, there's the comb, there's the special shorts, there's the dagger, and there's a bracelet. So you've got some of those.
Yeah. I've got some of those. Apart from sword, I haven't got that, but I can do. But I have to be baptized. Then I have to take that amrit nectar, holy water, uh, it's a special ceremony which takes place on Vaisakhi.
Yes.
So if I'm feel spiritually ready to have that confidence in me that I want to take Amrit, I would, yeah, I can do it, but need to go to the Gurdwara where they do this ceremony.
Yeah, so it's very
And
strong,
this
very
ceremony was.
striking. Yeah, very striking parallel there, as I say, with the early Christian church of being baptized, purified, and water on Easter Day, and with Sikhs it's on Vaisakhi. So that's interesting. I think another interesting thing for me, Hardeep, is that today, when Vaisakhi is celebrated, Sikhs go to the Gurdwara. So the cultural and the religious aspects are still very closely knit together, aren't they?
Absolutely. I'll be surprised if any Sikh living anywhere will not go to the Gurdwara.
Yeah.
Children, older people, we make facilities for older people to go to the Gurdwaras. Everybody would pay their respects by going to the Gurdwara.
And of course, meet and
So
celebrate
unfortunately,
in congregation. Yeah. What about this year under COVID restrictions? Are you still able to go and meet at the Gurdwara under COVID restrictions?
well, we had some guidance from the government. I think there was a letter came. Yeah, we can congregate, but under the restrictions, like social distancing and number of people, how many people we can allow, depending on the size of the building. So we had a meeting last week, and we will celebrate it on Tuesday. Meaning we will be there. I will be there to make sure that we are adhering to the restrictions. And if we see number is going above 30, or which is a required number, I think we will ask people to leave, and then if there's a group standing outside, ask them to come in. Yeah.
Well, it's really good that you're still able to celebrate, and it's clearly one of, would it be fair to say it's the most important date in the Sikh calendar?
It's the most, yes. Yeah.
And is there a special greeting? Do you have a greeting for each other for Vaisakhi?
Yes, it's the big one is Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. But you can say Sat Sri Akal, which is a shorter version. But Vaisakhi is actually Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. Khalsa means pure, was created on Vaisakhi Day by Guru Gobind Singh Ji.
Yeah.
So I will be going to the Gurdwara to my fellow Sikhs. I will be saying Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Okay, and the short version for me?
Short version, Sat Sri Akal. Sat Sri Akal.
All right. Sat Sri Akal, Hardeep. Thank you for your time, and blessings to all Sikhs celebrating Vaisakhi this year. Thank you.